Greenland's capital Nuuk has a new destination from its brand new airport. United Airlines have started operating a scheduled service to New York, marking the first time that the two cities have been connected.
And that is why we were in the capital of Greenland, Nuuk, to take the very first flight between Greenland and the United States, flying down to Newark. So without any further ado, let's get over to the airport. Let's go.
Leaving the Hotel Shuma, we grab a taxi to the airport. But this video did not even begin today, as the night before, I happened to stumble into an after party for the inbound flight from New York. Invited to the party with the crew and passengers, along with the great and the good of Greenland's business community.
Right, so we have just been invited into the United Airlines basically party for the inaugural flight, so cheers. This was completely random, completely unplanned, but it's great.
We did it as a way to celebrate our crew. And so I just want to say thank you to our United team. Thank you for our fantastic crew members, our pilots, our flight attendants. Thanks for our AO staff who got here early, set up, and made this flight safe and successful. And so please spread out, have a wonderful time eating, drinking, and amongst friends and family. So thank you. Cheers.
And on top of that, it was great to see some familiar faces.
Okay, and before we even get on the flight tomorrow, this guy was on the flight today, and we've run into him before. It was, of course,
Patrick Shea right here. Here in Nuuk, we are at what is supposed to be a private after party for United Airlines. We just so happened to stumble into some very important people who have invited us to crash the party.
Can't ask for better, can you? You just can't ask for better.
But back in the present day, we are headed to Nuuk Airport early morning for the first flight from Nuuk to New York.
Thank you. Here we are then, back at the wonderful Nuuk International Airport. Let's go get checked in for our flight over to New York. So happy I'm actually getting to say that.
Getting into Nuuk Airport, the United check-in desk was already open.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Just have to scan your passport. So.
Yep, no worries.
Yes, thanks.
Perfect.
Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Hi.
Just to check in, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
The boarding pass right here.
Perfect. That's what we like.
So you just go through security right here. You go through additional security before boarding, and we will be boarding from gate number 6.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Okay, so got my ticket all checked in for United down to New York. So let's go get through security and get on board. Thank you. Okay, here we are in departures in Nuuk Airport. Before we go for our flight, you know me, let's go grab ourselves a Nuuk coffee. It looks like the flight's on the board already. Yeah, let's go grab a coffee. Hi. How you doing?
This morning.
I'm fine, yourself?
Doing well. Get any sleep?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I got a solid 5 hours.
Oh, that's about as good as you can get.
Yeah. Gonna go grab a coffee before the flight. Hi there. Could I get a double espresso, please? Thank you.
What did you get?
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so got myself my espresso. Gonna have this thing. Get on board. It is so nice, and I cannot tell you how happy I am to be back in Nuuk Airport. I was here for the opening of long-haul travel to this airport on the first Air Greenland Copenhagen flight. So this place holds a special place in my heart, and it is fantastic to see it getting more routes. I hope they do get more routes as well, not just this one. Maybe looking forward to someone like Wizz Air or EasyJet opening routes here, making travel to Greenland a bit more affordable, boost the local economy. Yeah, be really good. But anyway, gonna enjoy this. Oh, strong, nice coffee. Good coffee. Those of you that want to know, United aren't running this flight all the time. They're running it as a seasonal thing, just over the summer months. But it is a good indication that if this route can succeed, then Greenland hopefully can get a lot more routes. That's my big hope for this flight, is that it turns out to be a success, because then if one airline does it, it opens up the door to a lot of other airlines coming in, because the airlines that have come in so far, like Scandinavian, they're operating routes that already have significant demand, like Copenhagen to Nuuk. It's good to have these airlines like United coming in and experimenting with new routes. Hopefully it works. It'll be super good for Greenland if it works, but we'll need to wait and see.
Hi there. How you doing?
I'm fine, yourself?
Good, thank you. Have a nice day.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Perfect, thank you. Do you need the ticket as well?
Okay. You only flight out, so.
Yeah. You're saying goodbye to me.
Go flight.
Perfect, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, all through the Greenlandic border. Now just waiting in this little seating area for our flight over to Newark. It's great to be here. I am super happy to be able to be on this flight to New York. I think it's special for Greenland. You could tell everybody in the city was talking about it. It's just the talk of the town. There's a 30-minute delay so far. Pretty sure it's because it's the first flight to New York. The security people aren't very sure what they're doing, so they're going through the procedures by the book to make sure they get it right, which is good to see. But anyway, be a little wait, then we'll be on our way to New York.
After a short wait in this waiting room outside the border, we were called for boarding.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Here we are then, in a very foggy, drizzly Nuuk Airport, getting on the first United flight over to New York. Let's go. This one's for Greenland.
And this is our aircraft today, United's Boeing 737 MAX 8.
Have a good flight.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello again.
Hi!
How you doing?
Getting on board, the business class is set up in a 2-2 config and the economy is set up in a 3-3 config.
Alright then, so welcome on board United Airlines 737 MAX over to Newark, New York. I'll just show you around the seat real quickly. The seat is very spacious, as you can see. Also got power outlets, nice tray table, IFE system which has a USB port, as well as 2 audio jacks, and the seat itself does actually recline, so that's pretty good. But I've got someone behind me, so I'm not going to do that during the flight. It's only a 4-hour flight, don't need a reclining seat for that, but it's good to have it. And given to us as we were boarding was sanitizing wipe, which is good, and also got a pillow at the seat for us, as well as a blanket. I'm not sure how much these are going to be needed on this flight because it's quite short and it is the start of the day, so I don't know if I'm going to be sleeping. I don't think I will anyway. I'm just too excited to be on this flight.
Taking a look through United's Economy Bistro Buy On Board menu, it's nice to see that there is a good variety of food options available, from hot and cold snacks all the way through to full meals. The crew were also kind enough to show me the menu for the business class. Once everyone was on board, the safety demonstration video was played, and we pushed back to taxi our way out to the runway for takeoff on this historic flight for Greenland. However, due to this flight being quite empty, it threw off some of the weight and balance calculations for the pilots, so I was asked to move seats before takeoff. And once sat in my new seat, we lined up on the runway for takeoff. Taking off out of Nuuk Airport, we begin our 4-hour 10-minute flight over to Newark Liberty International.
Okay, we have taken off out of Nuuk now. flight time to Newark should be about 4 hours 10 minutes. You may have seen there that I actually changed my seat for takeoff. That's because of a weight and balance issue, because the flight is very, very empty. So I got moved to a seat further back just for takeoff. A bit disappointing, but safety comes first. I'm always safety first guy, you know that. Anyway, see what kind of service we're going to get on board. They should be starting it pretty soon. The seatbelt sign has just gone off, so I've moved back to my normal seat. They said that was okay. So see what's available, and maybe get something to eat, and of course probably a coffee. So should be a good flight. Okay then, so we got the complimentary service. The coffee pot wasn't working in the galley at the back, so haven't managed to get a coffee. So as you can see, I've got myself a Bloody Mary. That's what they offered. And I got myself some water as well, so going to enjoy this. And then there's a complimentary meal service coming as well, so we'll see what that is. But anyway, cheers. Here's to hopefully a successful route between New York and Nuuk. Oh, that's nice. It's nice. Strong, but nice.
Just quickly, if you're liking this video, then why not go ahead and subscribe to stay up to date with all my travels. And don't forget to hit that bell icon.
Okay, so here we are on United 737 MAX 8 bathroom. The bathroom itself is very, very clean. The only issue is it's quite cramped. It's very narrow, as you can see. It's very narrow, but it is clean. As you can see, it is super clean, so can't complain about that. Oh yeah, that's the bathroom. Let's get back to our seats. Okay, I've got a meal in front of me. It is cheesy beef with potatoes, simple salad, and roll with some sour cream and chive minis. And it looks like a chocolate bar of some kind. Yeah, it's like a wafer. Not a Tunnux wafer. It is an inferior make, but nothing beats a Tunnux wafer. But I'm sure it's pretty good. So anyway, gonna tuck into this. I mean, it's okay. It's definitely gonna fill a hole, because I haven't had anything to eat really today. But yeah, the flavour is alright. It's hot, which is good. So yeah, gonna finish this and then finish my Bloody Mary.
If you've made it this far into the video, then why not consider becoming a Patreon? It all goes into making videos like this one, plus you'll be getting access to some exclusive content.
Okay, so just had the meal service, and I'd like to say that it was nice and delicious, but I'm not sure that works, to be honest, the cheesy beef. There was like tagliatelle at the bottom of it with mixed vegetables. Yeah, it kind of, the flavors didn't really work together, I would say. If it had like a nice tomato sauce or something like that, it'd be much, much nicer, I think. So, yeah, I mean, I can't judge on one experience, but yeah, I would like to try United again and try some of their other food offerings, because I don't think I made the right choice. I probably should have gone with the veg today. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I don't like complaining, so yeah, I can't complain really. Get a meal on a 4-hour flight, you've got to keep your expectations reasonable, which is what I'm doing. But I just think a tomato sauce would be better. I think that would go well.
Once over Canada, we got some amazing views out of the window, and the crew very kindly suggested that I change to the other side of the aircraft for some better views.
Okay, one thing I cannot fault this flight for at all, and it has to be a huge thumbs up and a huge compliment to the airline and their staff, is the kindness, courteousness, and enthusiasm of the crew. They just came over to me, so I was filming, came over to me and said, "Oh, do you want to go sit at 27 and get some glacier views, because there's not as many clouds and the wing isn't in the way and it's free, so you can go and take some video there." That's just so kind of them. So kind. I can't fault them at all. I would fly United just for the crew. The crew have been that good. It takes a lot to impress me, the crew, and they've done a superb job. Well done, United, and well done to your crew. Thank you for this flight, and thank you for being so courteous and kind.
And with that, I decided I had to go and have a chat with the crew.
So I am in the back galley now with a fantastic United crew. I am with
Kayla and Joy.
and they have been fantastic, showing us a great time here on the first flight from Nuuk to New York. And basically what I want to ask both of you is, you stayed the night in Nuuk, what did you make of it?
Oh, we went walking around the whole city. It was nice because the sun was still out. It's a midnight sun right now. So I really enjoyed going and seeing the scenic panoramic views. You could see some of the glacier and then just the houses, the bright colors. I loved it.
The mountains were great as well, weren't they?
Yes.
I mean, I wish we had a little more time to interact with the locals, but because that's always my favorite thing. But we did get to enjoy some local delicacies.
Oh yeah, you really treated us to that party.
Muskox, made different ways. Very good. And I love food, love meeting locals. And it's really nice to have the midnight sun and just enjoy.
I wish we had a little bit of a longer layover to do a little bit of shopping too for the local products, because Nuuk is renowned for its seafood.
Yeah.
But everything was closed when we got in.
Yeah, no, it was. We had to crash your party to get some food.
Yes, but it was delicious.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much, the pair of you, and thank you for a great flight and a great adventure.
Thank you. Enjoyed.
As we crossed into the USA, the crew came around with a final drink and snack service. Just crossed into the United States now, and the crew have come around with a blueberry muffin and another drinks offering. So I, of course, went for a glass of wine to round off this pretty good flight. Be on the ground in about 40 minutes, it looks like. So just going to enjoy this, and then we'll be in New York. Beginning our descent and approach into the New York area, the crew prepared the cabin for landing. Landing into Newark, that concludes our flight on this first flight from Greenland to the USA. But hang about, because I'll let you know my thoughts when we get to the hotel. But you may also like to know what this flight cost me. This flight cost me a total of £700 or $850 one way, which I know is quite steep, but hopefully as this route becomes more popular, the prices will come down. Thank you for looking after us.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, that was brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Take care. So here we are then in New York. Welcome to New York. Personally, I thought that flight was great, but I'll give you my thoughts when I get to the hotel. I've got a day hotel booked, so we'll go do that, and then I'll tell you my thoughts on this inaugural flight. Hi there. Just to check in, please. It's just for a day room. Great, cheers, thanks. And there we have it, people. United Airlines from Nuuk to Newark. What do you make of that? Personally, thought it was a fantastic flight. The flight itself was really good. Apart from the food wasn't great. It was a bit, I don't know how to describe it. The flavors didn't work together well. It wasn't the best meal. But the crew, the staff, everything, fantastic. Even the inaugural flight party, that was organized by a lot of the management team who had also flown over. They were fantastic people. Cannot fault them at all. They put in so much effort to make this flight really special. So a huge shout out to them, and I do have to stress how good the crew were. They were just so happy to be there. They oozed positivity. They just couldn't do enough for their passengers. It really came across that they cared. So anyway, people, you let me know what you thought of this flight down below, and if you did like this video, then you should check out this video here. And as always, people, we will see you all in the next one.